So, what if you have zero money and you want to start producing music? Don't be discouraged. You have to start here. All right, so I've been there before, definitely. It took me over a year, or even so, possibly 2 years, to build a setup that I was comfortable with. I still have aspirations for newer and high-end equipment, more high-end equipment, I should say. But I'm fully comfortable and love what I already have. Besides that, you have to start with one main thing before you even buy one piece of equipment. You have to start with your ears and you have to start with your brain. Because if you think about it, if let's say your passion is cooking, right? You're going to watch either Gordon Ramsay, a Bobby Flay, or a Martha Stewart show, or maybe even shows here on YouTube, right? But what you're going to start noticing is what type of pans they're using, how they're using salt, how are they using spices and stuff like that. When are they flipping the protein? You know what I mean? When are they adding certain things? And then from there, you're going to gather up some ideas of how you would do it. You know your own palate as well, so personality comes close third after that. So you're gonna go ahead and take one of their recipes once you finally get your equipment, and then you're going to make it yours. But if you're not necessarily gonna make it exactly how they made it. So what I'm saying is that if you're already listening to music and you're already passionate, or at least starting to get passionate about making music. So what you want to do is you just want to switch how you're listening to the music. For me, there's two major records that really hit me in a certain different way sonically. Is that I listened to music before and after that, and it just didn't hit me as the same because that's what I kind of gravitated to. So basically it was Dr. Dre's The Chronic. When I first heard that for rap hip hop, sonically that just really hit me, and I was just like, whoa, that's crazy. I want to do some stuff like that. But also for rock, it's kind of like Metallica for sure, and then also Guns N' Roses. So when I heard those, I was like, wow, that is amazing as well. I would definitely like to, try my hand in that genre as well. But then through repetitions, I noticed the differences between, let's say, the kick and rock, or music that's kind of like that, blues and stuff like that as well, is less prominent and more of a keeping pace and kind of like a filler role. But also on the rap side, it was very prominent and more of a kind of lead, if that makes sense. Not to go too far into music making and the details there, but for me, that's where it was. And then what I started to do was really dissect those albums. So if I would just take each one of those CDs, and what I did is, before I even started producing music, I would just have listening days. So basically, I'm not being a fan anymore. It's not like having your reruns on the TV in the background while you're cooking and cleaning. What I would do is switch my thinking and just really dissect, let's say Dr. Dre's Kick, or let's say Axl's playing on his guitar, or the drumming as well, and then just listen to one track, listen to it over and over and over to just really dissect. Okay, how's the bass coming in now? I already got how the drums are coming in. I already got how the lead guitar is coming in. How's the backup guitar coming in? How's the vocals coming in? And basically trying to dissect that. So there's many different details into a song. There's obviously, as you guys know, intro, there's arrangements and stuff like that. So I would just always re-listen to those, and then as the album as a whole, I would try to figure out where they're going directional wise. Why is this one shorter? Why is this one longer? Like a November Rain, super long, right? Does that work? I'm trying to figure out why it worked for them, and then for me, because going back to the cooking analogy, let's say you have your own palate, right? You're not going to pour as much salt on as one of your chefs that you're looking at on TV or even YouTube, but you will take their recipe and essentially change it to the way you would like it. So that's what I did as well. So then when I finally got my first set of equipment, I'm like, all right, I'm already trained as much as I can be, to pinpoint and hear things out. And then when I started cooking up per se with my music, then that's where what really helped me in the beginning, to be honest. I always had aspirations of getting my first DAW, digital audio workstation, which was Reason. And then once I did, I was like, all right, here we go. It's my time to start. But with that said, I started slowly as well because I could only afford the DAW at that point, which was Reason. And then I was using, some earbuds or something that somebody let me borrow. And then just building up to eventually getting, some more higher end studio monitor kind of headphones or whatnot. With that said, you're probably eager to go practice this yourself. So I'll leave you with, don't be discouraged at any point during your musical journey. You got to start somewhere. This is a great place to start training your mind, get your reps in. And then once you get your first piece of equipment, whether it's a guitar or a DAW, then you'll be more well versed and not overwhelmed looking at all the strings, buttons, or whatever it is, and being like, what do I do next?